Welcome to Off the Leash. My name is Jason Kenzie.
And I'm Izik Nox, and this is a show about everything and anything animal related from around the world.
On this episode, we're going to be talking about a turtle that walks into a pub. No, I'm not kidding. We're also going to be talking about kids right on the back of a rhino. And finally, a frog, a snake, and a cat do not get along. We go all the way to Britain, where a guy was given a little tiny tortoise by his, who was it?
His stepdaughter.
And it grew into quite a big tortoise. But that's what's not unique, because not only does he take this tortoise for a walk to the pub, it has its own bed, and he tucks it in every morning because they sleep in the morning in Britain. We all know that, right?
Yeah, this man walks this tortoise mainly for purpose of exercise. These tortoises actually do a lot of exercising during the summer, where they go out and in search of a mate. Of course, this turtle will never find a mate in a pub or anywhere inside the city limits.
Wait a second. Are you saying that he takes the tortoise for a walk because in the wild they are searching for a mate?
Yes.
Well, that's no good. He's never going to find a mate on a walk to the pub. Every day he'd be, going home with blue balls.
That's correct. So now that he's realized that the tortoise has given up on looking out for a mate and it simply walks to the pub to have some Johnny Walker. Tortoises usually live to be about 180. People aren't exactly sure how old this one is, but ironically enough, it doesn't get checked for ID every time it enters the pub.
So it does take them all day to get to the pub because the tortoise walks very slow. And by the time he gets home, he's already sobered up.
We have a video of the man walking a tortoise right here. And I know some of you may be thinking, wait a minute, this is not a video, this is a picture. No, it's a video. They're just walking very, very slowly. This is a tortoise, don't forget.
We do know one thing is the tortoise does watch OTL Animal News and has subscribed. Please subscribe. Links down below. Thank you. Our next story, we go all the way
To the zoo.
where a rhinoceros has been behind bars for all his life. But these people have come along and they've written their name on the back of the rhino.
That's right, almost like a graffiti tag. I'm pretty sure across the world this is called vandalism, especially if you do it on an animal that is already locked up and unable to escape its misery.
So on the back of a rhino there was a lot of mud, a lot of dirt, and these people just reached down, started subscribing to our channel. To be honest, they actually reached down and they wrote their name in the back of the dirt, the mud, and probably it's poop too, because these damn things roll around and everything.
That's right, these rhinoceros were approximately 35 years old. Now, I don't know about you, Jay, but looking at these pictures, if those kids wrote anything, they should have wrote feed me on the rhinoceros, because those things look damn skinny. The zoo where this happened is in France, and it is possible that these rhinos were actually on the croissant diet.
So how much does a rhinoceros weigh?
2,001 pounds.
You're supposed to say lots.
Well, they do say rhinoceroses have thick skin, so maybe that's why it let people ride on its back. Also, probably because it's spent its whole life behind cages and it's very domesticated at this point.
They didn't even know it was being written on. These people who wrote on the back of this rhino tried to write on other animals' backs too. There was lions, and there were just hand parts just all over the cages. Tried to write on the back of the monkeys, and there was just bananas all over the place. It was crazy.
For our next story, we go to Thailand, where a cat, a snake, a giant toad didn't get along.
So this bullfrog, which are a very invasive species, will eat everything in its way. This frog had grabbed hold of this snake and was holding it and trying to eat it. In the meantime, the snake wasn't able to go and bite the frog because a cat that was very curious about what was going on and started, grabbed the snake and actually started playing like, guitar with it. Actually, no, the cat was starting to play with the snake and distracting the snake because the snake didn't know what was going on.
Looking at the video, I'm surprised that the snake didn't just turn around and bite the bullfrog on the head. Right, because it was like, I understand that the cat was in front of it and it was also a danger, so it was kind of facing a tag team scenario where it's got no easy way out. But it could have at least bit the frog first, then maybe the frog would have released it, and then maybe it could have went after the cat afterwards.
What I think is maybe the cat and the frog were in on this.
Look at the video also, the cat looks kind of young. It is possible that the cat, was not very smart. It was, you can see how it's suicidally close to the snake, but it doesn't seem to care. It's uncertain whether or not the snake will have made it, but one thing is for sure, the last thing the snake did was subscribe to this channel. Hit that subscribe button down below.
Subscribe.
Thank you.
The videographer has no idea what he's filming because he's going off and on, like most people do when they're filming something. Keep it on the damn subject, the action that's going on. What do you think he was filming with? Cell phone? Probably a cell phone.
He's probably filming with his foot because the footage is just all over the place.
Let's see, what's more exciting? Let's see, the frog and the snake? No, the back end of the cat. Hey, I'm just film the ceiling. Hey, I'm just going to be, hey, what's over here? Hey, what's for dinner over there? Hey, Bob, come over here. Look, there's some action there. Well, after the frog ate the snake, the Thai people were able to kill the frog, cook him up, and they were able to have frog and snake at the same time. Thank you so much for joining us. We love you guys so much. Please subscribe and hit that bell.
Hit it.
Now, we upload a new video every Thursday at 6 p.m. Remember, always support your local animal rescues. Thank you. See you next week.
Have a good night, everybody.